Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Online video. My name is Saintsman, and today one of the brand new cars, or one of the casino heist drip feed cars was released, and that is the Sultan Classic. And in this video, I'll be showing you guys 10 things that you should know before buying this vehicle. So the price that this vehicle is, it's got two prices. It's got a trade price and a buy it now price. The most expensive price is $1.7 million. The trade price that you get for actually using it in the heist, the casino heist, is basically 0.3 million. So it is relatively expensive. Now, to get that trade price, like I mentioned, you have to use it as one of the options as the getaway vehicles in the heist. Then you have to complete the heist and actually get all the way to the end and all the way through it. It's relatively easy to do, honestly, so I would recommend maybe getting the trade price before you do buy it. Now, it is a sports vehicle, even though it's got the classic tag, so it's not in the sports classic class, even though it is a sport classic. Very weird situation going on at Rockstar. It being, though, a sports class makes it relatively good as far as like speed goes. You'll see that here. We'll just jump into the performance first, actually. Top left, we have the Sultan RS supercar. Top right, we have the regular Sultan sports car with 4 doors. And then the bottom is the Sultan Classic, which also has 4 doors. And you'll see, of course, the super one at the top left does get, to the end of this sort of little road first, but it's only by like a half a second. So the Sultan Classic actually is pretty damn good for what you're paying for as far as performance goes. Now, if you were wondering as far as like what this car is based off of, apparently it's based off of the mid-90s Subaru Impreza with a little bit of a 90s Lancer thrown in there. The actual model that Rockstar has, I think it's a pretty well done, well-made model. Like it looks pretty solid. As for the customization though, heading into LSC, it's got quite a bit of customization, but it's just unfortunate that it's just not on the level of the Sultan RS at Benny's. But to be fair, I don't think anything ever will come close to Benny's customization, because it seems like Rockstar just forgot Benny's existed. You do have some cool liveries though. I mean, you got some bumper options and everything, secondary, primary, and all that. So the customization is cool. You can make it look a little unique. The liveries are good enough, at least. One of the cooler parts about the customization you'll see is that the suspension, if you lower it all the way, you'll actually camber the wheels out. So if you like that sort of style, then you have that option. Like I mentioned though, it does have 4 doors, which is honestly one of the best parts about some of the sports cars, because if you have more than one friend, it just makes it way easier to use a car with 4 doors so you can travel around the map a lot quicker instead of getting 2 cars or whatever the case may be. Now, one of the final things I will mention is that the handling is pretty good for like going around corners, and drifting around in this car is relatively easy, and it's a pretty fun car to drive. However, I will say one of the somewhat big negatives with this car is that it's got those weird handling flags where at certain times this car just gets so bumpy, and you'll see that kind of here. You almost lose control with it because you do have quite a bit of speed, and when you hit those bumps in the road and your car starts like kind of getting off the ground, it's just a recipe for disaster. So you might just want to know that going into it. It is a fun car if you can tame it, and it's not crazy to control, but it does have those negative aspects. Honestly, overall, I would say it's a pretty solid car. It's probably one of the best 4-door cars in the game now, and Rockstar seem to be adding those. I still wish we get a 4-door supercar, but as far as sports cars and 4-door cars, it's definitely up there as one of the best. The only problem is like 1.3 mil. That's still a lot of money for it, so it may be one of those vehicles that you wait a week or 2, maybe 3 weeks until it goes 25, 30, 40% off, and then you pick one up, because realistically you might not use it a whole bunch at the 1.3 million price tag. But if you can get that down to like 700k, I think this is a fantastic buy. But yeah, that is the new car. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. This is do it for this video. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.